Hey, Buckeye Nation. Welcome back to Buckeye Rising. This is your 4 Points Friday. I'm your host, Ace, and after a dominant win last week, we're ready to break down a new challenge ahead. The Buckeyes are back in the shoe this weekend to take on Ohio University Bobcats, and this will be a great chance for us to continue our growth as a team. This isn't just about the win, it's about seeing the key areas of our team make significant steps forward. First up, I'd like to see our offense make better use of the run game consistently, trying to pick up those tough first downs. Last week, we saw the rushing attack was good. It averaged somewhere around 4.9 yards per carry, but I'd really like to see them grind out some of those tough drives against this scrappy Bobcats defense. Running backs like CJ Donaldson has about 112 yards total for the year and 2 touchdowns, and that's through 2 games. James People is about 79 yards so far. I'd really like to see them become the engine that moves the chains. We know Ohio University has a solid defense. They held West Virginia to just 7 points last week. So, this is going to be a really good test to see if our offensive line can consistently create holes that the running backs can find them and get us first downs. This will not only control the clock, but it'll also set us up better for passing plays later on and bigger passing plays down the field. All right, on to the second point, and this is all about the defensive line. Ohio State's defense has been stellar so far, giving up only 3.5 points per game. But we've seen room for improvement, getting consistent pressure on the quarterback. Against a mobile quarterback like Ohio's Parker Navarro, who's also their leading rusher, who has 180 yards, our defensive front has to be disciplined and relentless. I'm looking at guys like Caden Curry, who already has a sack this season, and Caden McDonald, who already has 12 total tackles, to really step up and make sure contain happens and we're getting after the quarterback. They have to contain Navarro inside the pocket and not just let him extend plays with his legs. We can't let him just out of the pocket and scramble for first downs over and over, or this will be a long night. Getting pressure will lead us to turnovers, and that'll give our offense more opportunities to score. My third point is going to be about special teams. This has always been an area where our team's true discipline and coaching shows up. While we really haven't seen anything like massive plays yet, this game could be a perfect opportunity for special teams to really make an impact. I would love to see our kick and punt returners like Brandon Ennis, who already has only 8 punt return yards, and Carnell Tate, who is listed as the kickoff returner, really break open some big runs, maybe even take it to the house. It's also going to be a really good chance for the punter, Joe McGuire, to pin Ohio deep in their own territory. And also our place kicker, Jaden Fielding, to stay perfect and continue to build his confidence for the rest of the season. I know there's a big play that our special teams can make, and it's just waiting for us to swing the momentum of a game. And this is going to be a great opportunity for a lot of those young players to get out there and shine. And finally, my fourth, and perhaps this is the most exciting point, is about the offensive coaching staff specifically getting the ball to our playmakers in more creative ways. We've seen incredible talent on the roster from Jeremiah Smith to Carnell Tate, but I'd really like to see Coach Day and the offensive staff get a little more creative. I'm talking more end rounds, jet sweeps, even lining up a wide receiver in the backfield to just confuse the defense. I'm not saying I want to see that consistently because, as my point earlier about the running game being more consistent, I think that is a primary focus. But I'd like to just see them do something that later on can help us discourage defenses from playing too vanilla. Julian Sayin is a dynamic quarterback, and he can distribute the ball all day long. I believe that now after seeing him utilize the full arsenal of the offense that he can make almost any throw happen. What we need to do is get the ball in the hands of our most explosive players out in space. This is a great game to treat as a laboratory for this new offensive concepts. We can definitely use this film later in the season. So those are my four Key points for the Buckeyes game against Ohio University. We'll be looking for signs of continued improvement and growth all across the board. As for the final score, I don't think it's as important. It's only the measure of success as far as how we execute and whether we get the win or not. That's all for this week's Buckeye Rising 4 Points Friday. What are your keys to this game? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, OHIO, go Bucks.